it was just crazy for me to just like really like just realize just like it's all a setup.
Why you do me so bad? Why you do me this way?
What's going on? It's your boy Shef Willy. You are now in the Chef Central. And today's video, man, I'm gonna try not to rant, but it just eats me inside, man, that it's like we're poisoned, you know? You really have to adapt and evolve yourself. Evolve your mindset if you really want to get ahead in life, if you're not where you want to be. And it's just crazy because like there's people that I know that even when stuff is put, even when nothing but good stuff is put in front of their face, they still find some way to, you know, see the bad about it, or make something bad out of it, or complain about something that's bad about it. And it's like, you can't keep having that mindset, man. You can't have that mindset. Like, who cares if you meet a graphic designer and you're looking for somebody to design your graphics and you don't like their accent and how they speak? Like, what does that have to do with you wanting to, like, your graphic design? Like, that to me is annoying. It's like, it's really annoying. And it's just like, if you constantly complain about something, like, in every situation that you in, something's wrong with you. Like, I'm just spitting the facts. I'm just spitting the facts. Because it's like, you have to adapt, and you know, and it's I come across a lot of people that's like, man, I don't want to change, man. Like, I'm not gonna change. Like, well, if you don't change, you gonna stay the same. Like, if you don't change, you just go continue to complain. So I don't want to hear that. And it's not even about just changing just entirely. It's just like seeing stuff for what it is. Like, if I meet a chick, right? If I meet a chick that's into marketing or whatever, you know, and, you know, I, you know, see stuff that I wouldn't like as a friend, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if she got 3 boyfriends and, you know, she, you know, smoke weed and drink, you know, party on the weekend. I don't care. As long as she can get the job done, or she can, you know, provide me a service and help me out to get to where I need to be, I don't care about her personal life or her, you know, characteristics. I do not care. Like, I don't know if that's like I don't want to say a black thing. I think it's a people thing, because like, you just really can't just like be picking on little stuff. Like, come on, like, you gotta grow up. And it's just like, you really gotta just like change your mindset with like a lot of things. Because like, me being from a place where there's nothing but poverty, it really opened my eyes when I just, you know, escaped that. And I don't want to say just escape poverty, but just escape an environment where there was nothing but just bad stuff going around, right? And like I said earlier, everything is made by design. So when I took the trip myself to go to the military, like, I knew I just needed to change the environment. I just knew it. It was something inside of me that told me like, yo, you just need to get away from this place, like, travel the world and just like, you know, try to just experience different things other than, you know, what's around, you know? So when I did that, you know, I just noticed like a lot of like things. Like, for instance, like, I'm gonna give you an example of something that happened like last week, right? I was in San Francisco, man, and y'all know San Francisco is a rich city. Y'all already know. But I was going to these different like lofts and like buildings and stuff like that, because they fancy, they bougie now. And at I kid you guys not, I went to at least 10, 15 different like lofts or like buildings with just like apartments and stuff like that. And then every building Every building, the security guard was black or Latino. The guy at the front, they were black, Latino. And the people that were cleaning the lofts in the buildings, they were all Latino, Hispanic, you know? And, you know, seeing that once, it's like, okay, cool. Seeing it twice is like, all right. Seeing it 3 times is like, God, like, really? Is this, like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I had a moment in thinking, like, man, it's like, is this what all we good for? Or, like, how come when I see these places, I don't see a Hispanic, black, Indian person holding these meetings, you know, on the top floor and stuff like that. The meetings that I'm, you know, just watching and sitting in on. Like, I'm the only black person, or I'm the only minority, you know, and it's just crazy. It was just crazy for me to just like really like just realize just like it's all a setup, you know. And I feel like in today's age more than now than ever, we have the power to get ourselves to that point at the top, but it's just like we're not applying it. We're like settling. We're settling for jobs that are gonna pay us until we're 60 and then retire, versus, you know, this financial freedom that the majority of the world has. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta adapt and evolve, man, because your current mindset, you know, work till I'm 60, work till I'm 40, do this for 20 years. Yo, like, there's life after that. Retirement is, I don't want to say it's like, it's a word that's like used like loosely. Like, when you're retired, you want to retire early, right? You want to retire any job that you're working early that you don't care about. Because if you're doing something that you care about, retirement will be the last thing on your mind, right? And you're going to be getting just, you know, paid from it. You're just going to be getting all the benefits from it, just the fulfillment of just doing what you love in life. And that's something that's not taught in, you know, schools, or at least when I was coming up in school. That's something that wasn't taught in school. Just like having a free mind, being a free thinker. Like, what do you want to do? You know, and stuff like that. I was taught in school to add 1 + 1, read, you know, learn how to do this, learn how to do that, learn how to do this. You know, memorization so I can go out and apply this in the workforce somewhere. Instead of, you know, having this own idea, you know, what do you want to do in life? Okay, let's find a way to make you successful based on what you actually care about. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's time for you guys to wake up, you know, and it's been long overdue for me to make this video, but you really just have to adapt and evolve, man. Like, I'm tired of people saying like, I don't want to change, man. Like, I'm not finna do this for them. I'm not finna. Bro, you gotta play the game, man. You gotta play the game. Because life is a game. That's just the way it is. So, that's it for today's video, man. But let me know if y'all agree, man. Like, do you feel like you have to change in order to succeed in life? Or do you think just having one outlook on life or one way of thinking is beneficial? Let me know in the comments, man. But other than that, it's been your boy Chef. You are now exiting the Chef Central. See you guys in the next video.
I know you feel the vibe, you feel it in your soul. It's written in the sky, I'm the one you want. I'm feeling energized. It's shocking, girl, I know.